Yep, you read that right. It's time to sell my drums. I know, that was almost like clickbait. Well, it was exactly like clickbait, except totally different. So it's true. I'm selling my drum set. At least, I'm selling one of my drum sets. You know, I've actually had a lot of drum sets. I mean like a whole lot of great big bunch of lot of drum sets. In fact, yesterday I tried to add them all up, and I'm ashamed to say I lost count at 24. 24! What kind of dumbass would spend that much money on 24 drum sets? And that's just the ones I remember off the top of my noggin. Now, I still have the flame drum set Ludwig made for me several years ago. After I signed with Tama, I actually thought about selling them, but it just didn't feel right. And I believe at some point, I'd likely regret it. I'd really like to find a nice place to put them one day. Maybe a Hard Rock Cafe or, someplace like that. I'm not pompous enough to think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm not delusional. I don't know. I'm kind of delusional. But in the meantime, they're just sitting on shelves in my storage room. I guess that's the main reason for selling this particular drum set. I just don't need more drums sitting on shelves. So I've decided to let this one go. So you're looking at a Tama Star Classic Birch Babinga drum set. You can tell it's a drum set because of all the drums. The color is Champagne Sparkle, and I don't believe they make this finish any longer. The bass drums are 22 by 18, the toms are 10 by 8, 12 by 9, 13 by 10, and the floor toms are 16 by 14 and 18 by 16. As you can see, the larger drums appear to have deep scratches on them. However, they're not actually scratches, they're cracks in the finish. I think the color is gorgeous, however I'd say this is likely the reason why Tama stopped making this finish. The cracks appeared soon after I received the drums, and fortunately never got any worse. However, it's obviously something I needed to point out. A lot of you might ask, why sell them? Just keep them. And that's clearly one option, and it's actually a pretty good one. But the truth is, I just never play them. I have quite a few racks in my storage room, and most of my drums just kind of hang out there. So it just doesn't make sense to let them sit there for another 3 or 4 years. So I've decided to sell these and let someone else get some enjoyment from them. I honestly don't expect someone to shell out a bunch of cash based on 60 seconds of drum footage. However, if you actually have an interest in this kit, you can email me at steve@themaddrummer.com and I can send you some high-resolution photos. I'm going to say that again for the slow kids. Don't just leave a comment. Send me an email.
What a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah, really.
Now, to be completely honest, I'm not expecting to sell the kit as a result of this video, and I'm sure I won't have a hard time finding a new home for them. I just thought it'd be a fun video to make, and I thought some of you drum nerds might enjoy it. But if you think you might want them, drop me an email and toss me an offer.
1,000 on her, look at the rib on her, 1,000 on her, 1,000 on her, 1,100, 10, 50 on her, 10, 50 on my way, 1,000, and one of you two's got to bid.
Oh, one more thing. I live about 2 hours south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so if you're anywhere close to my area, I'm sure we could work something out to get them to you. I don't think I really want to drive over 3 or 4 hours, but I'm open to anything reasonable. I might even take you to McDonald's and buy you a small Coke. All right, guys, that's going to do it. If you've actually made it this far, then I say, congratulations! You're a certifiable, bona fide nerd. And as always, if you haven't already subscribed, I probably wouldn't bother. However, if you've enjoyed the video, maybe give it a like. It actually helps a lot, by about that much. And for those interested in merchandise, you can always pick that up at themaddrummer.com. Now that actually does help, about that much. Way mucher than the previous much, which really isn't as much as the latter much. Thanks for watching. I just don't need more drums. Sure you do. Of course you do. What kind of fool are you selling the drums? I just thought it'd be a fun video to make. I'm on a loop. I guess I just don't need more drums. You always need drums. Everybody likes drums. I might even take you to McDonald's and buy you a small Coke. Me? I'll be having a chocolate shake. Large. I'm gonna keep the drums. I'm gonna keep them, 'cause I'm selfish.